What do we have going on today? First thing this morning, I got the boys their breakfast, and while they're eating, I'm gonna whip up a loaf of sourdough sandwich bread. And this is a recipe from Them Hoffs, and it works great. Thank you for putting that out there. But let me show you what we're gonna do here. So we need our scale today because we're gonna weigh all of our ingredients out. So pay no attention to the hair today. But let's get into this. Attention to the hair today. But let's get into this. So we need 20 grams of sugar. There we go. And next we need 250 grams. So we're going to zero that out. 250 grams of warm water. I'm just using it straight from the tap. Remember, if it's too hot for a baby, it's too hot for your yeast. You don't want to kill it. So we need 250 grams of warm water. There we go. And then we're going to need yeast, and I'm using Red Star Active Dry Yeast. I need 7 grams of that. So we're going to zero out again. And this is just going to make this rise faster. Don't have to wait for it to bloom. We can just move on to the next thing, which is going to be we need 100 grams of our starter. This can be active or you can be hungry. It doesn't matter. You just need 100 grams. Go. Keeping an eye on my scale. This actually is a little hungry than what I'm using today. Come on. There we go. All right. This is Jolene. We'll get her fed and back into the fridge because I won't be needing her for the rest of this week. And need my handy dandy rag. All right, now we are going to need 500 grams of bread flour. Let me get something to get that way. All right, now we're just going to let that mix to make a shaggy dough. Rest it for 30 minutes. That's 2 cups. Makes it 320, 5. And then we're just going to mix that in. 410. And then we're going to make sure it's all incorporated, so you're going to have to scrape down your sides of your bowl a couple times to get it incorporated. Now I'm going to get this on the stand mixer. I'm going to mix this until we get it. I scraped it down once, and now I'm just waiting for that to incorporate. Put it into a ball shape, and then I'm going to put this cover on it. And I've got 2 bread loaf pans here that I have greased. So we're going to divide this dough in half. We're going to get it rest it for 30 minutes. All right, so you're going to roll it out like this, and then you're going to roll it up just like this. Nice and tight. Whoop, it's sticking a little bit. Hold on one second. And then we're just going to mix that in, and then we're going to make sure it's all incorporated, so you're going to have to scrape down your sides of your bowl a couple times to get it incorporated. And now we're going to bake it at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes. Into the oven we go. Put it into a ball shape, and then I'm going to put this cover on it, and I'm going to let it rise until it doubles. I have 2 little loaves, which is fine. They're still going to be delicious. And I've got 2
Don't look at
bread
this
loaf
hair.
pans here.
We had a terrible snowstorm here.
So we're going to divide this dough in half.
And I was outside.
We're going to get it
the
stretched out and rolled
had to have
up.
my hat
and then
on.
we're going to
So the
get
snow's
it into our
shoveled
pans and
and
let
the
it
bread's
rise
warm.
for the second time.
It doesn't get any better than this. Maybe later I'll make some Christmas cookies. I think the grandsons would like that. Have a blessed Sunday. We're going to tuck in our ends. And then into the bread pan it goes to do its second rise. I have 2 little loaves, which is fine. They're still going to be delicious. Don't look at this hair. We had a terrible snowstorm here in Pennsylvania, and I was outside shoveling the walk. I had to have my hat on.